welcome back. Butterflies on the first day of school are totally normal. I remember I used to have them all the time. But this year, these nerves could be actual fears, unfortunately.
We reached out to Dr. Carole Lieberman, known as America's psychiatrist, about what to look out for and how we can help.
Kids get ready to head back to school, there are a lot of things as parents and caretakers we can be looking out for as far as signs that maybe they're not feeling so comfortable about heading back to class.
Absolutely. Kids are having a lot of mixed emotions going back to school. For example, the most typical things that you would see would be separation anxiety, depression, germophobia, agoraphobia, and aggression and fear of aggression. And these are the separation anxiety, of course, because after being, in the nest for over a year, it's hard for them to feel independent to go to school. Depression, they've lost a lot. Germophobia, we've all become somewhat paranoid about what we phobia. That's from crowds, and they would be fearful of being swallowed up in their classroom, in the halls, and so on. And then aggression, kids have much time playing video games, and if they're violent video games, there are studies that show that the more violent media you consume, the become. So there might be some kids coming back who are feeling rather aggressive.
What can we do, doctor, as parents? What are we looking out for, and where do we go from there as far as steps to take to make this a little easier?
Well, first of all, we work on getting the kids to talk to us and express their feelings. They might not want to just, come out and say, I'm feeling this way or that way. And you have to encourage them to do that. Plus, there are a lot giving them a transitional object, which is giving them something like, for little kids, it could be a little stuffed animal they can put in their backpack, or a photo of the family, things that they can literally hold on to and feel comforted by.
Dr. Lieberman, another place where kids are feeling quite anxious is regarding the masks.
Yes, absolutely. Kids certainly have been watching television, hearing about the mask controversy and so on. And so they're going to be fearful. What's going to happen when I get to school? Or am I going to be made to wear a mask or not? Are my parents going to be angry or not? You need to be aware that in some schools, if some kids are wearing masks and others aren't, there's going to be bullying, just like when, people go into the supermarket and some people don't like it if they're wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. So you have to be aware of that.
Dr. Lieberman, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us here on Six in the Mix in Miami. Thank you.
Thank you.